music was really creepy, wasn't it? Oh, hi, my name's Dooley. I'm one of Sean's friends. Sean asked me to come by today and tell you a little bit about Galileo. His real name is Galileo Galilei, and he was born in Pisa, Italy. No, not Pizza. Pisa. You know where the Leaning Tower of Pisa is. Anyhow, Galileo was born in Pisa, Italy, February 15th, 1564. Galileo's mother and dad lived there, of course. Because Galileo was the first of 6 kids that were actually born. And his family belonged to nobility, but they weren't rich. Then they moved to Florence, Italy.
Well, anyway, to continue, in 1581, Galileo began studying at the University of Pisa. His father really hoped he'd go into medicine, but you know how kids are. He decided he wanted to do art, mathematics, and all this weird stuff. Anyways, well, what Galileo did was he's laying down in a cathedral, really didn't like it much, but he's laying down and he would watch this ceiling light. It swung side to side and side to side. As it swayed side to side, he said, hey man, I got an idea. Guess what? That eventually led to the discovery of what would lead Galileo's further study into time intervals and the development of his idea for the pendulum clock. A pendulum is a thing that actually swings side to side like that lamp in the cathedral. Well, that's where he got the idea. Well, anyways, to continue, Galileo continued to study at the University of Pisa. Galileo learned all kinds of physics, like from the ancient Greek scientist Aristotle. However, he said, this Aristotle guy is really whack. His stuff doesn't make sense. Remember we talked about time intervals before? Well, what Galileo did was he disproved the rate that something would fall, whether it was heavy or lighter. He said that all things fall at the same rate in a vacuum. So he went ahead and proved that, and the way he did that was by rolling bars down a gently sloped incline and timing the intervals. Well, that's how he used it. He wrote down these discoveries about motion in a book called De Motu, which means on motion. Anyways, let's hear a little bit more about him. Wow. Galileo just had all kinds of different inventions. And as I said, he didn't like this Aristotle. Aristotle had all these really whacked ideas, as I said before. But anyways, Galileo invented many mechanical devices other than the pump, such as the hydrostatic balance. But perhaps the most famous invention was the telescope. Galileo made his first telescope in 1609. It was modeled after the telescopes produced in other parts of Europe. It could magnify objects 3 times. He created a telescope later that same year that could magnify objects 20 times. With this telescope, he is able to look at the moon, discover the satellites of Jupiter, observe the supernova, and verify the phases of Venus. And he discovered sunspots. Discovery proved the Copernican system was right, not Aristotle's different things that he believed. Copernican actually said that the Earth revolved around the sun. Until then, they actually believed that the sun revolved around the Earth. In fact, the universe revolved around the Earth. That's what people believe. Galileo proved all these guys wrong, and that the sun actually revolved around the universe. And you'll see that in some of these pictures. Well, Galileo, he'll always get in trouble with somebody first. His parents next, school. Well, now, here it is. He's in trouble with the church. Galileo's belief in the Copernican system eventually got him in trouble with the Catholic Church. Yep, the Inquisition got him. You remember the Inquisition? Where they'd ask you a question, then tell you you lied, no matter if you told the truth or didn't tell the truth. Well, anyways, they would say, you lie, and then you would be punished for that. Didn't matter. Going back to the subject. What happened was that Galileo actually went to the Inquisition, and these guys said, in 1624, I'm sorry, everything revolves around the Earth. That's the way God created it, and that's the way it is. And you're wrong. You've been in the Inquisition. We're going to ban you from doing any type of study and any type of invention. For the remainder of his life, he is under house arrest. But finally, in 1638, the Inquisition allowed Galileo to move into his home in Florence so he could be closer to his doctors. By that time, he is totally blind, and in 1642, Galileo died at his home outside of Florence. Even though Galileo died, throughout his life, he inspired others to keep on learning and keep on doing different things, and studying the universe and seeing how everything works together. Galileo was an inspiration to so many people. He made people look at things in such a different way. In fact, after he died, Sir Isaac Newton was born the same year that he died. Isaac Newton, of course, is gravity and all the different effects on inertia and different things like this. This is all the things that Galileo made possible through his study of intervals of time. His telescope, of course, his greatest invention, and is now used today. We have the Hubble telescope. So see, this Galileo guy was really a great guy, great Renaissance guy. We learned a lot from him. Everybody learned a lot from him after he lived such an extraordinary life, giving us all kinds of different discoveries, giving Sir Isaac Newton his inspiration to do all kinds of different things. And now you can learn a little bit about this out on Sean Ruhlman's website. Now, Sean's website is justforekids.com. That's justforekids.com. That's the number. The kid doesn't know how to spell it. You all know him. Anyways, well, that's it for today. And anything else you'd like to know, please use the links out on justforekids.com. See Sean on. Anyways, thank you for listening, and y'all have a great day. See ya. This is Dooley saying bye.